Well, I'm absolutely delighted now to be joined by the NSTA's Executive Director, David Evans. David, welcome.
Good morning, welcome here.
It's fantastic, isn't it? 11,000 folks you're expecting this year.
It's absolutely incredible. In fact, the turnout at 11,000 is even more than we had originally planned for, and so we're thrilled that so many teachers are taking advantage of this opportunity.
And what do you think people are coming for?
Well, you know, it may sound a little hokey, but I would say that almost all the teachers who come here are coming because they are absolutely passionate about doing a better job in their classrooms, and they know that they can get the materials they need to help that, whether it's a little bit of knowledge or a trick for teaching a particular thing or just a chance to interact with their colleagues, but it's all focused on doing a better job for the students.
But it's what you pick up on, isn't it? You walk around the floor here, that passion is palpable, isn't it?
There's no doubt about it. There's a real excitement in the air. If you look downstairs where people are lined up to pick up their registration materials, there's excitement but not anger at the line, if you will. Folks are really pumped up for the program.
What is it that you look forward to coming to the conference?
Well, you know, I'm a relatively new guy at NSTA. I've been on board for a little bit over a year now, so I've now been through the whole cycle of conferences, and I think the message that comes through all the time is that the teachers are absolutely committed to learning what's new, what have we learned, how can we translate the research world into practical things they can do in their classroom, and of course they're very excited about the new science standards and what they can do to begin implementation.
So when it comes to the NSTA's role, what benefits does the NSTA offer science teachers?
Wow, it's a long list. I won't bore you with the whole list, but NSTA publishes books for teachers and a small number of books for children, but books about teaching science, methods, and so on. We have these conferences where people get face-to-face professional development and exposure to not only their colleagues and experts, but of course the vendor community that provides the products that they need. We publish 4 journals. Most of the material is contributed by teachers, but they're peer-reviewed journals, not research journals like a science journal, but journals of practice. That is, what works, how does it work, and those things are then used by other teachers. We publish them at different grade levels. We have an online learning center. So there's a suite of products. Some of those products are available to folks who are not members. Some of them are exclusively for teachers who are members, and some of them are ones that are free, and some are ones that you pay for.
Final question, talk me through what the next 6 months holds for the NSTA.
Well, for the last year, since the release of the Next Generation Science Standards, the whole organization has really been focused on how do we implement the standards. So there's a slow process by which the standards are gradually being adopted by states. 11 states in the District of Columbia have adopted the standards so far. But adoption is a sort of political process. You know, it happens at the governor or the legislature level. But the real nitty-gritty happens when teachers need to figure out what's the curriculum, how do you teach it, and what does it mean? And for science teachers, the new standards represent a significantly different way. So we are geared up to provide teachers with the materials they need, with the training they need, whether it's content training that they haven't had or whether it's changes in pedagogy. That's the main focus. But we'll accomplish that through conferences like this, through articles in our journals, books that are published, online virtual conferences and professional development opportunities. So it's full steam ahead. Implementing the new standards is the #1 topic.
Well, David, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to join us, and hope you enjoy this great conference.
I'm looking forward to it. There's lots of exciting things to do. Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.